Have you ever wondered why some people seem to radiate a darkness you can't quite explain? Picture this. You're sitting across from someone you've known for years, maybe a friend, a colleague, or even a family member. At first, everything seems normal. They smile, they laugh, they blend into the crowd. But then, something shifts. A word, a glance, a subtle action sends a chill down your spine. You can't pin it down, but your gut screams that something's wrong. That's the mystery of evil. It's not always loud or obvious. It hides in plain sight, cloaked in familiarity, waiting for the moment you see through its disguise. In Stoic philosophy, we're taught to approach life with reason, to understand human nature, and to face every challenge with a calm and steady mind. But when it comes to evil, it's not so simple. It's not a concept you can neatly define with words like cruel or immoral. Those labels shift depending on who's holding them. Instead, evil reveals itself through actions, through feelings, through the quiet alarm bells ringing in your heart before your mind can catch up. And what's truly unsettling? It doesn't always come from strangers lurking in shadowy corners. Sometimes it's found in the places we feel safest, our schools, our places of worship, even our homes. I remember a story from my own life that brought this into sharp focus. A few years ago, I had a co-worker named Alex. He was charming, always quick with a joke, and seemed like the kind of person you could trust. But over time, I noticed patterns, small lies, moments of manipulation, a knack for turning situations to his advantage while leaving others in the dust. When I finally confronted him, everything changed. He didn't lash out or admit fault. Instead, he rewrote the narrative, painting himself as a misunderstood victim. That's when I realized evil doesn't always announce itself. It adapts, it shifts, it fights to stay hidden. This brings us to today's exploration. Drawing from Stoic wisdom, we're diving into 7 signs that emerge when someone with malicious intent realizes you've seen through their mask. These aren't just behaviors, they're windows into a deeper truth about human nature. By understanding them, we can protect ourselves, maintain our composure, and rise above their influence. Let's begin. Sign number 1. They reinvent their reputation. Imagine you've caught someone in a lie, a big one. You expect them to back down, to show remorse, but instead, they come to you with a new story. "That's not who I am anymore," they say, spinning tales of personal growth or blaming others for their past. This isn't change, it's a performance. Evil individuals are masters of perception. When their true nature is exposed, their first move isn't to face the truth, but to reshape how you see them. Marcus Aurelius, the Stoic emperor, once wrote, "The soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts." They know that if they can dye your thoughts with doubt or sympathy, they can escape accountability. Stay grounded in what you know. Don't let their new costume fool you. Sign number 2. They emit strange vibrations. Have you ever felt uneasy around someone without knowing why? It's not just your imagination. When a malicious person senses you're onto them, their energy shifts. You might feel it in their forced smile, their overly casual tone, or the way they hover too close. This isn't about mysticism, it's about instinct. Our bodies pick up on subtle cues that our minds haven't yet processed. They might invade your space, ask intrusive questions, or subtly undermine you to regain control. The Stoic philosopher Epictetus taught us, people are not disturbed by things, but by the view they take of them. Recognize these vibrations as their defense mechanism, not your failing. Stay calm, trust your instincts, and don't let their unease unsettle you. Sign number 3. They weave a web of lies. A single lie is easy to spot, but what happens when lies pile up? When confronted, a malicious person doesn't unravel their deception. They double down, spinning new falsehoods to cover the old ones. It's like a spider trapped in its own web, too stubborn to break free. I once knew someone who lied about a betrayal. When I called them out, they didn't apologize. They invented a labyrinth of excuses, each more elaborate than the last. Epictetus warned, It is impossible for a man to learn what he thinks he already knows. Their lies aren't just deceit, they're a refusal to face reality. Don't get tangled in their web. Focus on the truth you know and let their words collapse under their own weight. Sign number 4. They only show up when it suits them. Picture a friend who's always there when they need a favor but vanishes the moment you're in need. Once their true nature is exposed, this pattern becomes glaringly obvious. They're not allies, they're opportunists, calculating what they can gain and leaving when the well runs dry. Marcus Aurelius urged us, waste no more time arguing what a good man should be. Be one. Their absence isn't a loss, it's a gift. Use it to build relationships with those who show up consistently, not just when it's convenient. Stoicism reminds us to focus on our own actions, not theirs, and to find peace in letting go of what doesn't serve us. Sign number 5. They try to make you feel small. One of the most insidious tactics is when someone belittles you to keep you under their thumb. You should have seen that coming, they say, or why would you do something so foolish? These words aren't careless, they're calculated to erode your confidence. When you doubt yourself, you're easier to control. I've felt this sting before, second-guessing my instincts because someone made me feel naive. But Stoicism teaches us that our worth isn't tied to others' opinions. It's forged in our own reason and virtue. When they try to shrink you, stand tall. Their words only have power if you give it to them. Sign number 6. They play the innocent. Ever confronted someone only to have them act shocked, as if they had no idea their actions hurt you? Why didn't you say something sooner? They ask, shifting the blame onto you. This isn't ignorance, it's manipulation. By feigning innocence, they make you question your own perceptions, hoping you'll back down. Epictetus reminds us that our peace comes from how we respond, not what they do. Don't let their act sway you. Hold firm to what you've seen and felt. Their denial doesn't rewrite reality. It only reveals their fear of facing it. Sign number 7. They pull the strings of manipulation. Manipulation is the final, most dangerous sign. These individuals don't just want control, they want your autonomy. They might disguise it as kindness, offering help that leaves you indebted or subtly steering your decisions. I once had a mentor who seemed supportive, only to later realize they were nudging me toward choices that benefited them. Manipulators prey on your vulnerabilities, your fears, your dreams, turning them into tools for their gain. Stoicism teaches us that true freedom lies in controlling our own minds. Set boundaries, trust your judgment, and never let anyone rob you of your independence. So, there you have it. 7 signs that surface when a malicious person knows you've seen through their facade. From reinventing their reputation to manipulating your every move, these behaviors are their desperate attempts to cling to power. But here's the beauty of Stoic philosophy. No one can harm your inner peace unless you let them. By staying calm, grounded, and true to your values, you can rise above their influence. Evil may be elusive, but it's not invincible. Arm yourself with awareness, and you'll find strength in the face of any challenge. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.